My almond warfare is finishing the update now. Then I'll start playing again. So, I listen to the news and stuff and talk shows. I did take a very nice nap. I slept like a log. Get to the world. Come on with the update. Good gosh.
Governor of Arkansas, and I'm here today to tell you about a hidden health crisis currently affecting nearly every American: sleep deprivation. And that's why you need to know about relaxing sleep. You see, getting a good night's sleep helps support a healthy immune system, helps maintain a healthy blood pressure, healthy cardiovascular system. Thankfully, Relaxium Sleep's formula is clinically proven to help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling refreshed. Relaxium's triple action formula is developed by renowned neurologist and sleep expert Dr. Eric Siliberti. It'll regulate your natural sleep cycle, relax your body, and calm the mind for better sleep through the whole night. Call today and get your very own risk-free bottle of Relaxium Sleep. Relaxium Sleep doesn't have any harmful chemicals like many prescription sleeping pills. With Relaxium Sleep, you can expect to start sleeping better the very first night. The very first night.
After being a Relaxium customer for at least 3 years now, because I'm getting a better night's sleep, it's making everything else about my life more enjoyable.
When I take Relaxium Sleep, I sleep better than I have in years.
I wake up feeling alert, like I've had the best night's sleep.
If you're like I was, and you've got trouble sleeping at night, give Relaxium Sleep a call. Get your very
come on.
Take control of your health. Stop struggling with restless nights. Sleep like you were meant to.
Big update
with Relaxium. Relaxium is giving away 1,000 bottles of clinically proven Relaxium Sleep today. Fall asleep, stay asleep, wake refreshed.
Call today for your 30-day risk-free trial and 100% money-back guarantee. Relaxium Sleep doesn't need a prescription, is 100% drug-free, and is not habit-forming. Call 800-798-4171.
Turn the volume down on my TV so we don't hear all those stinking commercials.
Trust your gut to Relaxium Sleep. Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible.
And I'll just turn it off. So, my God, this thing is slower than crap. Holy crap. Taking forever. Hmm. Good God, man, it's got to configure the game client. Holy crap. I'm sorry, I didn't think it'd be this daggone long. Huh. Finally, I can bring it up. Good God. You piece of shit. Same old thing again. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Okay. Stop telling me to exit full screen, you ignorant bastard. I already logged in, you fool program. I went through this yesterday. I can't remember what the devil I'm supposed to do now. What the hell? Uh, I'm already logged in, you piece of shit. Stop doing that. God damn this piece of shit. Pissing me off. Really pissing me off. God damn it, I'm not flying. How many times do I have to fix this piece of crap? God damn this piece of shit. That's no fucking good. You can't put anything in there. Now let's try it. Damn cursor, I swear. Oops. Yeah. Finally. Should be broadcasting now. Says it is. I have to remember how to do it every damn day. I'll get it going one time or another. All right, let's see what we're going to do today. In 4 days, 4 hours, and 29 minutes. That's what I'll be doing. But let's go to Banshee. Warm up. YouTube thing up here. All right, here we go into Banshee. La-di-da, sometime today, please. You know, it's like they're like the freaking cable company. The more they update, the worse it freaking works. Well, somebody was faster on the trigger than I was. I'm just gonna go on up here and grab this secondary and still reloading. I can't do anything. That dirty asshole should have took a pot shot at me, didn't he? Prick. That's all right. He's gonna be getting his back. Probably wasn't the one that shot me, but that had to be his cousin. I got his ass back. Yeah, look at him run. Oh, they moved the gosh damn thing. Bastard. Don't run away from me, you piece of shit. Suckers are everywhere, aren't they? Where the hell? Oh. Buck white. Damn, they didn't even give me a chance to get the secondaries. Where the hell is my goddamn game? Damn it. All right. This is sure annoying the shit out of me. Yeah, let's see what the next one is. Onyx. Okay, that's not bad. Hell. Come on, any freaking time today. But why is my freaking game not showing up? Says it's broadcasting.
Train company, don't let cartel forces steal our hardware from the train. Hold them up and we clear the tracks. Incoming intel. Stand by, Black Company. It looks like the cartel has some hacks trying to download intel from servers that may or may not be on that train. Destroy those trucks before they steal our intel, and I'll throw in a bonus check. Identify. Identify. Identify target.
Boom, used to be a truck over here. And they got them all pulled back here, the dummies. One.
Looks like that part of the train is safe. Don't let your guard down. Black Company, enemy forces are moving for the freight cars. Careful now. Looks like you've really pissed them off.
God damn it. Get out of oh, fucking son of a gun. Fucking bastards. Y'all, apparently over here. Oh my goddamn stupid places to put me.
It looks like you got all the helicopter jobs. Send that team to salvage what we can from them.
God damn it, get out of the way, god damn it.
Good work.
Little
Now we've got
motherfucker.
enough time to clear the tunnels and tracks. Thank you for stopping the cartel here.
Well, I'm not hitting on shit today. I'm gonna end this and make some coffee and stuff and try to get woke up. I can't get the goddamn thing to work in the fucking studio. What motherfucking good is it? None. Fucking ought to be sorry about now. Get your goddamn ass out of here. Turn around. move. Seven. Get out of my goddamn pocket, you son of a bitch. Fucking bitch.
Get your very own risk-free bottle. Take control of your health. Stop struggling with restless nights. Sleep like you were meant to with Relaxium. Relaxium is giving away 1,000 bottles of clinically proven Relaxium sleep today. Fall asleep, stay asleep, wake refreshed.
Call today for your 30-day risk-free trial and 100% money-back guarantee. Relaxium Sleep doesn't need a prescription, is 100% drug-free, and is not habit-forming. Call 800-798-4171, 800-798-4171.
Trust your gut to Relaxium Sleep. If you have type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure, you're a target for chronic kidney disease. They're the top 2 causes of CKD. CKD usually starts with no symptoms, so you can have it and not know it. To find out, check the kidney numbers from your lab tests. If you have chronic kidney disease, Farxiga can help slow its progression.
Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in women and men, and low blood sugar. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may lead to death. A rare, life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis. And don't take it if you are on dialysis.
Take AIM and CKD by asking your doctor for your kidney numbers and how Farxiga can help. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Is your credit score getting in the way?
God damn, you don't tell me E3 bullshit. God fucking damn, you dumbass. God damn it. You son of a goddamn bitch. All that goddamn blood, and that ain't enough for you. God damn it, you motherfucking goddamn bastard. You god fucking damn, you fucking stupid ass.
Time now for the question of the day. Most people remember what happened on this day 27 years ago. So where were you when you heard this?
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of the crime of murder.
After this high-profile and sensational trial, former football star O.J. Simpson is acquitted of the brutal double murder of his estranged wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend Ronald Goldman. The epic 252-day trial was preceded by an infamous low-speed freeway chase with a carnival-like atmosphere being captured on camera. Simpson's dream team of attorneys for the LAPD and race relations under the microscope, implying their client was framed by unscrupulous and racist police officers. And this was enough to provide reasonable doubt despite a mountain of evidence against Simpson, highlighted by a single leather glove found outside Simpson's home, which matched a glove found at the crime scene. The longest trial ever held in California ended after just 4 hours of deliberation, heard by over 140 million shocked Americans.
That nigger got away with it.
It's now time for your Newsmax News Minute. Well, officials in California are offering an $85,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest in a series of homicides that are believed to be the work of a serial killer. Now, police say 5 people were shot and killed in separate incidents from July through September. All of the victims were alone and shot during hours.
This is a reminder. Your medication.
Presidential race heads to a second round runoff after
This is a
neither candidate
reminder.
received more than
Your
50%
medication.
of the votes. Election results show former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva with a slight lead over incumbent President Jair Bolsonaro. 123 million Brazilians waited in long lines to cast their ballots. A runoff vote is set for October 30th. And football Hall of Famer and TV analyst Terry Bradshaw revealed he's battled cancer twice over the past year. Now, the former Steelers quarterback says he's now cancer-free. He first battled bladder cancer after being diagnosed in November, then skin cancer in March. Now, those are just some of your headlines, but as always, for any breaking news, head to newsmax.com and keep it right here. The Gifts of Their Hour, Wake Up America, starts right now.
Fort Myers Beach no longer exists. I mean, it'll have to be rebuilt. It'll be something different. It's a slice of old Florida that you can't recapture.
I had 4 hurricanes. We had flooding at different times and tornadoes. And what do you learn from each one of them? But I think as we go through this, we'll find out. These are things that we can do better to make sure we don't lose people. All right, just days after Hurricane Ian tore through parts of Florida, the state
is now looking at a massive rebuild as the death toll continues to climb. Over 600,000 Floridians are still without power this morning.
Meanwhile, President Biden will travel to Puerto Rico today, where he plans to announce a $60 million spending plan to help the island 2 weeks after Hurricane Fiona.
Good morning. Welcome back into Wake Up America. Hope you had a great weekend. It is a Monday morning, October the 3rd. I'm Rob Finnerty.
And I'm Allison Libby. Here's some of the stories we're following for you today.
A new poll shows that Republicans have cut into Democrats' lead when it comes to Latino voters, dating back to the 2018 midterm cycle. How does this affect the midterms now? Just 36 days away. We'll break that all down.
Plus, Ukrainian forces reportedly captured towns in the southern part of the country, while one former national security advisor warns the world should take Putin's nuclear threat seriously.
Supreme Court legitimacy is on the line. We all know that. With a 6-3 conservative majority, we don't know what damage it will do to our democracy.
And a new Supreme Court term starts today as the court welcomes in a new judge, while some on the left, as you just heard, are questioning the legitimacy of the highest court in the land. We'll break it all down with a constitutional attorney coming up in just a little bit. But first, the first weekend of October come and gone. Already, today marks 8 weeks since the raid on Mar-a-Lago. New York Times writer Maggie Haberman was making the rounds this weekend. She's trying to sell a new book, which is based on a conversation she had with former President Donald Trump. For more on that and a soundbite that you just have to hear, let's welcome in commentary editor for the Washington Times, Newsmax contributor Kelly Sattler, and former Trump campaign aide Rick Gates. Rick, I want to play this soundbite for you. Again, Maggie Haberman, I don't know why Donald Trump gives her interviews. He seems to think to himself that somehow he's going to convince her that she'll be, friendly and that he'll win her over. It's never going to happen. But here's Maggie Haberman on Trump running again in 2024.
I think he's backed himself into a corner where he has to run. I think that he needs the protections that running for president he thinks would afford him in combating investigations that he calls a witch hunt. It is the way that he fundraises and makes money. So much of his identity now is about being a politician. So I expect that he will run. That doesn't mean that even if he declares a candidacy that he will stay in the whole time.
A brilliant comment that was, Rick. So much of his identity now is wrapped up into being a politician. The guy was president of the United States. Okay, do people remember George Bush as owner of the Texas Rangers? No, they remember him as being a former president. Jimmy Carter, do people remember him as being a peanut farmer? No, they remember him as being a former president. Why is Donald Trump any different?
Yeah, look, Donald Trump, the one thing he doesn't want is ever be linked to a politician. This is exactly what he's been fighting against, and he'll continue to fight against it. This is why you're seeing just this, tsunami of legal cases being orchestrated against him. It does, create a scenario where, in order to move forward out of a lot of this kind of, chaos that's been created around him, that he needs to continue fighting and perceive this fighting. And so I think that will create the credence to, him running. But a lot of what he's been able to do, talking to the American people, representing what they believe are the right issues for them, is creating that same strength within his base that will also give them the popularity and position to be able to run again and probably win the nomination.
Yeah, Kelly, she said that he's backed in a corner. I don't know him personally, but I can't imagine former President Trump ever feel that he's backed in a corner, and that's why he would run.
No, he's running. He's going to run. He's going to announce he's running because he's running for the American people and for the America First agenda. And you'll see he's out on the campaign trail. He's going to be in Nevada and Arizona this week. He was just in Michigan on Saturday. The crowds, thousands of people are still joining his movement and believe in the America First agenda that he accomplished just in 4 years. And so he needs another 4 years to get back on the right track. Just look at the immigration problem, the crisis that we're having at the southern border. Look at the inflation that we have. Mortgage rates have doubled just in a year. These are the issues that he wants to tackle, he's going to take on, and these are what all the senatorial campaigns and gubernatorial campaigns that won his endorsement are putting forth.
Yeah, Kelly, good point. By the way, Warren, Michigan, we're talking suburban Detroit here, a county that he won in 2020, but in a state that most people say is still a blue state, even though Trump did win Michigan in 2016. This is what the New York Times is saying while all of this is playing out 36 days ahead of the midterms. The New York Times had an article over the weekend talking about gerrymandering. basically redistricting. And the article said that gerrymandering is not going to give the GOP the advantage that you might expect. And then Kelly, way down in the middle of that article, the New York Times is speculating that Nancy Pelosi could be Speaker of the House yet again. I'm serious about this. What planet are they living on with this kind of stuff?
Again, they're Democratic activists. They're trying to suppress Republicans from going out and voting this midterm election. There is no doubt that Republicans are going to take the House in November. It's just by what majority are they going to have. Even if they just pick up 20 seats in November, they'll still have a larger majority than Newt Gingrich had in 1995 with his Contract for America. So they're going to have a huge majority. It's just a matter of how large it's going to be.
Rick, we hear all these polls, and some say don't pay attention to the polls because we saw what happened in 2016. But do you expect a red wave? Because I know months ago we said it, but there's a possibility it may not be a red wave.
Good question, Allison. Rick, do you mind if I just add to that? Because I have the same question, but I just want to add one thing, Allison, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Are the days of, so we keep hearing about 1994, huge Republican gains, and then 2012, the first Obama, 2010, the first Obama midterms, where it was something like 63 seats for Republicans. Are those days over because of redistricting? Are too many districts now either really red or really blue? So we're not going to see any more of these massive pickups on the left or the right.
Look, I think, moving forward, we could possibly see those, but right now the country is very divided. It's divided along issues, it's divided along political ideology, and all those other subjects. So I think as we move forward, absolutely could be potential to happen, but you're not going to see it for quite some time. I think, to Alice's question about red wave, what does it mean? This is going to be the interesting thing after the midterms is, going through the aftermath of it and determining what is a red wave. Is 10 seats, 20 seats, 50 seats a red wave? And I think the fact that the Republicans will take back the House, maybe the Senate, I think is a good indication of in a divided country of showing, in my opinion, what that red wave could potentially mean, and that it is a solid vote for Republicans because of the issues that people feel out in America that they want to support.
All right, Rick, I'm not going to start with you this week with winners and losers of the weekend because you picked last Monday. How many topics did he take, Kelly? He took every single topic. He was on for 45 minutes just talking about topics.
Absolutely. Yes, so number one.
All right, so winners and losers of the weekend. Kelly Sadler, we will begin with you.
Okay, Rick, this is how you do it. One winner. The one winner is Eco Health Alliance and Peter Daszak. If you remember, he funded gain of function research in the Wuhan laboratory. Well, he was just awarded another NIH grant to fund that same gain of research, but this time in Malaysia. So this is absolutely an abomination. Republicans need to look and investigate this when they win the House. But he's a winner right now. Anthony Fauci, I did him solid.
Wow. What kind of research, Kelly, in Malaysia? The same type of research, or?
Same sort of bat research.
Wow.
Gain function research. In terms of a loser, it's going to be the movie Bros, which was released this weekend with a rom-com with two gay leads. It only brought in $4 million, and now the director is blaming homophobic Americans. So if you don't go watch the movie, you're a homophobe. That's a crazy marketing strategy, but
not a bad idea by the director, though, right? That gets him down so that he can now sign a deal with another movie and direct again.
Unbelievable.
Great.
All right, I'll play by Kelly's rules today. My one winner will be the United States Coast Guard for the heroic efforts that they showed. I mean, watching some of the video of them on Sanibel Island was really just courageous and absolutely impressive. So that was really good to see. My loser, Liz Truss, who has in less than about 4 weeks activated the British economy, and in the last 24 hours has just flip-flopped again on cutting tax rates. That is going to be a big problem for the UK moving forward.
Rick, to the Coast Guard thing, and Allison and I were talking about this morning. So Joe Biden called the Coast Guard, particularly Sanibel Island, and then inside Sanibel, before you get to Fort Myers, this little barrier island called Pine Island. The causeway was blown out, the little small bridge was blown out to Pine Island. The Coast Guard had to, and a lot of elderly people live out there, and they had to make all these rescues. So Joe Biden calls the Coast Guard down there and congratulates them, thanks them, which was big of him. But then on the other side of that, the vaccine mandate is still in place, and literally hundreds of Coast Guard service members down in Florida are going to lose their jobs the last day of December because of the vaccine mandate for a pandemic that Joe Biden a week ago in 60 Minutes said was over.
Yeah. I'm not sure that the person that's getting rescued is asking them if they're vaccinated during that time. Yeah. All right. Winners and losers.
Are you vaccinated?
Okay. All right. So my loser, this happened Friday. So Friday counts as the weekend, right? It does. Okay.
Yeah.
So Nancy Pelosi, what she said on how we need the immigrants to pick the crops. I just think that was really that was harsh. And I always go back to if a Republican said that, can you imagine the backlash? Right. And my winner is my daughter, of course, because she played 9 positions in her football game. Don't ask me what they were, but they were down teammates, so she played like a ton of positions.
Wait, did she have a touchdown last week too?
She did 2 weeks ago. She had
Interception or?
No.
You need to submit the video to our team.
I did. We played it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did. You
A
were
touchdown?
here.
Where was I?
You were here, I think.
Was I off?
No, I think you were here.
No, I've seen the video. It's miraculous, and all the boys are asking around for dates.
They
and she says
actually
no to
are.
all the boys.
Yeah, she is.
Too, which I love. Okay, 30 seconds left. My producer is telling me, so I'm going to stick to it. But I think the big winner this weekend, Joe Biden, the Democrats, the USA Today. Kelly, I'm sure you saw this. Jill Lawrence, for USA Today, writing an article about, so last week Joe Biden forgets Jackie Walorski as he's looking for a dead woman in the crowd. And they say this is a sign of Joe Biden's decency. And I'm scratching my head. I credit Mark Halpert for this take. But if Donald Trump or Ronald Reagan mistakenly called out a dead person who was apparently top of mind, do you think any of the newspapers would suggest it was a sign of his big heart? That is a W for Joe Biden ahead of the midterm elections. Okay, we will do What Are You Watching For this week next hour.
I'm going to bring it up now.
Rick Gates, thank you. Allison.
Yeah,
Yes, Allison.
All right, well, the Biden administration is pressuring Israel to hand billions of dollars in oil-rich land to Lebanon, an Iranian-backed country that doesn't recognize Israel's existence. Our Newsmax Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen joins us live from Tel Aviv with more on the dangers of this potential deal. Good morning, Daniel.
Hey, good morning, Allison, and good morning, everyone. Critics are blasting Israel's caretaker prime minister for welcoming a U.S.-brokered offshore energy deal that would pump billions of dollars into Lebanon's struggling economy. Conservatives are accusing Yair Lapid of capitulating to Hezbollah in order to keep peace just weeks before elections.
Caretaker Prime Minister Yair Lapid meeting with his cabinet Sunday says Israel welcomes a Biden administration border plan that could lead to profit sharing from future gas production by Lebanon. This deal strengthens Israel's security and Israel's economy. On paper, the agreement would end the long-running dispute over 330 square miles in the Mediterranean called the Karish gas fields. In reality, it's not so simple. In August, the leader of the Iran-backed terror group war unless Israel compromises. The man waiting in the wings to return as Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, blasted Lapid, saying he has no right to cede billions in energy from Israeli territory to an enemy without any discussion. Yair Lapid shamefully surrendered to Nasrallah's threats. He does it without a debate in the Knesset and without a referendum.
The United States is making Israel do something which, if an American did it, it would be considered material support of terrorism.
Professor Eugene Kotorovich from the Kohelet Policy Forum,
Right.
Israel's largest think tank, in a new op-ed published in this week, he criticized the Biden administration for egging on Israel's interim government to do an unconstitutional deal with the
I'll put up
Iranian
another
puppet
page
state.
on YouTube, kind of watch my own stream. Make sure it's performing all right.
Caretaker for government weeks before the election, his chances are sunk. So he is buying off Hezbollah.
Hezbollah receives over $100 million a year.
$100 million a year. Here we go. All right, we're there, baby. All right, let's see what we're going to do here.
Concession to Iran. Just at the time when we should be pressuring Iran, it's bailing out an Iranian proxy state with gas at Israel's expense.
Okay.
Details of the deal haven't been made
Still need warming up.
However, Lapid says he's also open to Beirut developing an additional Lebanese field straddling the border as long as Israel receives royalties. With Israeli elections November 1st, there's enormous pressure on Lapid to get this done fast. Regardless, Netanyahu says if he returns as prime minister in a few weeks, any agreement by this caretaker government won't be recognized. Allison.
All right, Daniel Cullen, thank you so much. And here's Alex with what to watch for today.
Thanks, Allison. Well, President Biden heads to Puerto Rico, where he will meet Hurricane Fiona victims and announce more than $60 million in infrastructure funding to help the island guard against future storms.
Why is it not freaking? Come on.
Recovery efforts underway after Hurricane Ian. And the Supreme Court opened its new term today with a new member, Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. They have another high-profile and contentious case docket, which includes
Listen to these fools on the. I'm listening to Newsmax on the TV.
And Treasury Secretary Yellen hopes a financial stability council meeting.
I don't know why the sun isn't coming on, damn it. God damn. This is the fucking one I thought. God damn, they're all around me. The sons of bitches. Bastard, take that guy. Shit. Oh, this is the one I thought it was. I tapped it one time and it did all that shooting.
I felt the same way. But then I tried the WaxRx air wash system. WaxRx was designed by a doctor and is the same system as the medical ones. The reusable WaxRx system.
Once I was able to use next up, I could simply monitor all my phone, and I didn't have to break it.
I started Vital Care, one focus, provide safe, reliable, personal care at home with skilled nurses and compassionate caregivers.
Let's get hung up down a rock. Stupid bastards.
Today with several big cases on the pocket recovery range of issues, race, LGBTQ rights, and the environment. More on that as well. black female justice, one of the liberal judges on the bench. The court shocked the country, of course.
I think race is the big issue right now. The court has taken down, at least early on, cases on affirmative action, that's race-based preferences in higher education admission, and they're dealing with some very important issues on election law and redistricting in the Voting Rights Act. And the role that race plays, obviously, the Voting Rights Act, and to what extent those rules have to be clarified or eliminated. So that's going to be a big, those are going to be very landmark cases in this
Oh, shit. Little bastard was behind a rock. Shithead.
Well, on that, it's really the administrative state again, and this is something that Chief Justice Roberts has been one of the things I think he's noted before is trying to make the Constitution, first of all, call it blind, and the second one is trying to limit the role of the state and the role that the EPA has, the Environmental Protection Agency, in promulgating rules and acting like the legislature. It has just become so bloated and powerful that I think we should be watching for the Supreme Court, certainly the way that it's proposed right now, to scale back the powers of these administrative agencies.
Ketanji Brown Jackson, this is her first term on the court. It used to be that freshman members of the court were
A little dude, yeah.
and not heard. What do you expect out of
Taking
Ketanji Brown Jackson as the newest member of the Supreme Court?
It's not going to change the composition of the court at all, but I do think, she brings a different perspective. She has served as a public defender. It's not the typical pedigree for justices of the Supreme Court. She's served at all three levels of the federal judiciary, as a trial court judge and as an intermediate appellate court judge. So she does have a different perspective, but I also do think because race is an issue, that she's going to be vocal on these issues regarding affirmative action. In fact, one of the cases that's up before the Supreme Court has to do with Harvard's affirmative action practices.
Right.
And Ketanji Brown Jackson sat on, until very recently, the Board of Overseers of Harvard. She's going to recuse herself from that case, but not from a companion case, which has to do with the University of North Carolina.
Yeah, we're going to do it right.
Higher education violation. She's in the dissent, which I expect she probably will be in these cases.
Son of a bitch.
Decide to offer those dissents, but I think that she will certainly probably have some very interesting occurrences at a minute.
Okay, final one I want to ask you about the court. This is the one about a Colorado business owner who wanted to refuse requests from same-sex couples to decide wedding case. This case finally before the High Court. What do you expect from this court?
And that goddamn.
The website designer had a objection. Came out a few years ago that had to do with the baker, because it has to do with matters involving the internet and whether you should treat these sorts of things as public accommodations as a sort of in that case. But I would expect that it probably will result in the same outcome that the masterpiece case did. And so keep an eye out.
I'm here just about 30 seconds. I got to ask you, here we are, so the quarter of the new term today. Are you surprised that here we are early October? We still have no idea what the leader was that draft season. We made about spring.
Why that has been brushed under the rug.
The lack of transparency should have set it high. Somebody else, but I also think it undermines the integrity of the court. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I do not understand why my goddamn game isn't going on this fucking thing. It's pissing me off. It says it's broadcasting. Fucking lying.
Criminal and civil defense costs with no out-of-pocket for members, unlimited defense budgets.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Quit fucking up.
Support police officers have. Carry CCW Safe, the highest caliber.
I'm Mike Huckabee, former governor of Arkansas, and I'm here with my wonderful wife of almost 50 years, Janet, and our puppies.
Over the years, we've learned to make a marriage work.
I didn't give a
Love,
fuck.
Respect,
and most importantly,
a good night's sleep.
Mike had real difficulty falling asleep and staying asleep until he started having relaxing sleep.
For years now, we both fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer.
God damn it. Come on, thing.
Every morning. It's made life
Yeah. Goddamn NVIDIA.
There's no issue how often we take it. Clinically proven Relaxian sleep
NVIDIA was fucking up.
was developed by renowned
God, it makes me mad.
sleep expert Dr. Eric Silverberry to regulate your natural sleep cycle, relax your body, and calm the mind for better sleep through the whole night. We love the sleep that we're getting with Relaxian sleep.
And we continue to recommend it to family and friends who tell us how it's changed their life.
Relaxium is so confident that it'll work for you, they're going to give you a bottle of Relaxium Sleep absolutely risk-free for 30 days.
After being a Relaxium customer for at least 3 years now, because I'm getting a better night's sleep, it's making everything else about my life more enjoyable.
When I take Relaxium sleep, I sleep better than I have in years.
I wake up feeling alert, like I've had the best night's sleep.
With Relaxium sleep.
Having problems with armored warfare too. What the motherfuck?
Change your sleep tonight so you can change your
I'm gonna have to